What's up, guys? Welcome back. All right, guys, I just wanted to make a quick video. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the world is hypnotized by something. I don't know if you notice what it is, but the world is hypnotized by something. And it's a huge problem, honestly, because every day people are waking up and they are driven by this thing that they're hypnotized by. And as a result, they're not leading the lives that they want to live and do the things that they want to do. Now, if you guys haven't noticed, I look different now. Like, I have, for the past 3 months, I'll fill you guys in on what I've been doing for the past 3 months. So, over the summer, I was on a 4-month tour with my band. And coming back from the tour, we pretty much agreed, it was a pretty long, extensive, very memorable tour, but we were like, we need a little break. And we were approaching the winter time. So I came and moved back in with my parents here in Los Angeles. And, it took the time for the holidays. I started working again in production as a production assistant. Took like 2 or 3 projects. Went on vacation, essentially, because I had my family coming from Malaysia, and we traveled around the country, not the country, like the California, and it was a great time. And all the while, though, especially moving back in with my parents, I start having these doubts, these thoughts of doubt creeping in my mind about what's the next step, what am I going to do in life. I start doubting my music career. I start doubting what I'm going to do, because I know that I have to get out of my parents' house as soon as I possibly can, which means I need an income, I need to get out, I need to go get an apartment, and at the same time, I need to progress my music career. So a lot of doubt started seeping into my mind. And the thing about doubt is that doubt turns into anxiety if you let it take over your mind. So if you let doubt take over your mind, it turns into anxiety. When you have anxiety, what ends up happening is you waste your present energy on outcomes that you don't desire in life. In other words, you start to manifest things that you do not desire in life. So I started retracting into the space of doubt and anxiety. And what that ended up doing was it froze me. So you might have felt this in your life where you feel frozen. You feel like you don't know what course of action to take, so you freeze and you don't take any action. And you're so frozen by your anxiety and by your self-doubt that you don't make any progress in making your dreams become a reality. So I'm making this video to reiterate, or rather to make aware, that I believe the number one problem with human beings right now is that more people on the planet are ruled by self-doubt as opposed to self-belief. I've identified this as the core problem with humanity at the current moment. And if you're watching this video, it is likely that this is something that you've experienced for yourself, where you realize that most of the thoughts going through your head are thoughts of self-doubt. So if you have self-doubt, like I said, if you let that self-doubt, those thoughts of self-doubt take over your mind, you fall into a state of anxiety or an energy of anxiety. If you have anxiety, you're wasting your energy, your life force energy, your focus on outcomes that you do not desire in life as opposed to outcomes that you do desire in life. So there is a solution, and the first step of that solution is to become aware of the quality of the thoughts that you have in your mind. So symptoms that you are in a state of anxiety is that you are indecisive, you freeze, you don't know what course of action to take. You're always second guessing yourself. You're always constantly comparing yourself to others. You feel bad about yourself when you see someone else doing better than you, because that makes you feel even worse. It makes you feel like it makes you feel even worse. So you're not happy when you see other people being happy. And in general, you're just not present in life. In general, you're just not present in life. Like when you're around people, you're in your head, you're not actually focused on other people. Now, the symptoms of whether or not you're in a state of self-belief is actually quite different. So when you're in a state of self-belief, you're filled with energy. You can't help. If you're taken over by self-belief, like you believe in yourself, then you can't help but to take action to making your dreams become a reality. This is, in my opinion, like one of the most ideal states, or if not the most ideal state to be in, right? So when you're in a state, when you have thoughts of self-belief and you allow self-belief to take over your mind and to take over your heart, you enter into a state of faith, right? You're living in a state of faith. When you're living in a state of faith, you can't help but to take action to make your dreams into a reality. Whatever you feel like you need to do, you're going to go do it. And even if someone tries to stop you, they can't stop you, because you have so much energy, you have so much drive and desire. Because you know, if you're taken over by self-belief, you know that whatever it is that you desire is going to become real. You just have to take action to create it, to make things happen. So I believe this is the biggest problem with humanity right now, is that most human beings live in a state of anxiety. Most human beings have been consumed by thoughts of self-doubt. And obviously, these thoughts have been programmed into most human beings by the media, by music, by teachers, by parents, by siblings, by friends, by whoever. This is just this voice in your head that says that you can't do it, you can't do whatever you want to do, is a parasite. And it's possessing people all around the world. So this is something that I'm making this video to make you aware of, that think about yourself, pay attention to the voice that you hear in your head, and realize that your inner work is about taking or transforming your thoughts of self-doubt into thoughts of self-belief. Because if you can transform the majority of your thoughts being from self-doubt and transform them into self-belief, what will happen is you move into a state of faith. And when you move into a state of faith, you can't help but to take action. Take action on the things that you need to do to make your dreams a reality. So thank you guys for tuning into this video. I hope it raised awareness in you in some way. This is a topic I'm going to be talking more about. I'm actually writing a book on this very topic that goes into depth about my upbringing, my story, how I had a transformative event that made me aware of this dynamic of what's going on in my mind, and how I become aware that this problem that exists in humanity is perhaps one of the biggest problems that humanity faces. It's an internal dilemma. It's a dilemma about how we think, and how if we can get the world, which is really just to get yourself first, you have to start with yourself, to move into a state of self-doubt, into a state of self-belief, you can do anything that you want to do. So that's my message. If this content at all interests you, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to talk about this more in depth. And this channel is really just me being me, my personal brand, talking about the things that are transformative of my life, things that I've learned that I can share with you guys. And I'm also going to bring you guys along on my music journey. Like this channel is just an extension of me, so I'm going to share my music on here. And just have fun and just do the things that I want to do and inspire you guys to believe in yourselves. That's ultimately my message on this channel. So, and just my channel, that's my message to people in life in general. So want to keep it real with you. Subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification. That's going to let you know when I upload something new. And let's join together to make this energy of self-belief strong within us, within everyone else in our lives. Peace out. I'll see you in the next video.